Okay, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Mr. Santos Capitan Jr. Always wishing you good day. Guys, I will continue my video tutorial for script programming for BACNET controller. Okay. Now, last tutorial that was part 7. Okay. Now I'm going to do the part 8. Okay, guys. I have here my I have here my graphics, okay, for this system that we are trying to write the control logic program. Now, guys, I have a point here. This one, run hours, EF1 run hours, EF1 run hours, okay? Now, actually, in functional block programming, the program for accumulation of run hours is very easy because all you need to do is uh, use a block. Okay, there is an RT block or runtime accumulator block. All you need to do is supply the triggering block like run status. Then try it will accumulate on itself. Okay, but in script programming, you need to develop a script program or logic to be able to record or accumulate the run hours. Let's say if EF1 is running, then these run hours will, what can you say? These run hours will increment, okay? Now, guys, so how are we going to do that? But first, in our BACNET controller, okay, in application, we need to create some value, okay? Because we need to manipulate this value. So I'm going to create a value. So what is that value? BACNET analog value. Okay, so I'm going to create a BACNET analog value, okay? Because it is not a value, it is not 0 or 1, it's an analog. So a continuing changing value. So that is an analog, okay? So I will say BACNET analog value. So I will say EF1. Okay, I will just say run hours. Okay, so I'm creating this one. Okay, then next create. Okay, so I've created EF1. Okay, we have two exhaust fans. So again, I will create new value. Okay, and again another analog value. This time EF2 run hours. Okay, next. Next. Okay, create. Okay, now I have created in my controller uh, two value. Okay, so let me filter this so it will display all EF. Okay, so where is that one? EF. Where is that one? Where is the one I just created? EF2. Okay, so this one. As you can see, guys, the icon being used here will tell what is that point. That is an analog one, being represented by this like an AC signal. Okay, so it keeps on changing. Okay, while in digital it will be uh, uh, 0 or 1. Okay, so low and high. Okay, but for analog it will be like this. Okay, like an AC signal, alternating current signal. Okay, so this was my EF1 run hours. Okay, then this is my EF2 run hours. By the way, guys, if you will create a new point in your BACNET controller, let me show you this one. Okay, like this one. I will go to the properties. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you. Okay, now if you create a point, it will display there inactive, then active text. By default, there is no value here. Okay, so that it will display what you are expecting for that point. So you can say inactive text, it will be manual, or active text auto. So it will display it here. Okay, so this one, it will show the value. Right now, it is active. So it will show auto. If it is inactive, then it will show manual. Okay, so that is how you are going to change what is being displayed in the value column. Okay, because as I said, without this, where is this one? I will let me open this graphics. Without these graphics, you can see in the controller itself what is happening in this system. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, so I have already created this EF1 run hours and EF2 run hours. Okay, at the time being, the value is 0. Okay, so this is the value, or this is the variable that we will try to uh, save if the unit is running. But this is in hours. Okay, so let's start with the program. Okay, now actually I already created the program here. So I'll just walk you through with the program. Let me. Okay, so I have here this EF run hours. Okay, so I will go to the script editor. Okay, then let me new share. Okay, where is that one? Okay, I have this one. Share or this one. I will share this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you are seeing my shared screen. Okay. Now what I have here is my EF run hours program. Okay. So guys, again, compilation valid, false. Okay. 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 Now first, let me walk you through line by line. Okay. So first line, I'm trying to declare a variable. So I will be using a variable numval. Okay. That is numeric. EF1 runtime EF2 RT. So that is EF2 runtime and EF2 RT. Okay, EF1 R runtime accumulated. So I just abbreviate accumulated by ACC. EF2 RT accumulated. Okay, so these are the variables that I tend to use. Then I have this numeric input. Okay, this the first line is numeric. So this is just variable inside my program. Okay, so numeric input. I need some information from my server. Okay. So numeric input, EF1 runtime in, EF2 runtime in, EF1 run status, EF2 run status. So meaning the accumulation or the rather accumulation of the time of the equipment running will be triggered by run status in the field. Okay. So numeric output, EF runtime out, EF1, EF2 runtime mode. Now this information I will share it to the server. Okay, so meaning I will try to output it to the server. Okay, now this numeric input, I need this information from the server. Okay, so num value equals scan divided by 3600. Okay, so I'm trying to use the scan variable in the controller. Okay, so this is the scan. I think this is the scan time of the program. Okay, so anyway, I'm using this built-in variable. Okay, so then I will divide it by 3600 so that it will be in hours. Okay, because I think this one is in seconds. Okay, now if1, now I have here my logic. Now if EF1 run status, meaning if EF1 is running, then EF1 RT, now I'm using now the variable declared at the upper portion, okay, equals EF1 runtime E. EF1 runtime E, and this is the value I will take from the server, okay. Then EF1 RT, the accumulated, is equals to EF1 RT plus num value. Okay, now I think I need to change this one because it should be num val, okay, then this one. Okay. Then EF runtime out equals EF RT. Okay, this is my way of accumulating the run hours. First, the EF1 RT variable, I will assign a value there, okay, which is EF runtime in, which is I will get from the server, okay. Then this is the way you are going to accumulate the value. Okay, so EF1 RT equals EF1 RT plus numval. The numval is this. Okay, then and if. Okay, So this is a simple if then control structure. Okay, then another one, if EF2 run status, then EF2, the same logic here, then and if. So if EF1 run status, then it will come here. Okay. So it will just be it will be scanning this. Okay. If this one is not true, then it will go out here, then it will go back here. Okay. It will go back here in this portion. Okay. Then because our control flow type is looping. Okay. So it will just be looping here. Okay. So this is the simple runtime accumulation program. Okay, then we will see, we will try to see if it will really try to accumulate. Okay, now first let's save it. We will see if we have some error, and we will also do the binding of the points. Okay, so save successful, check binding. I had some error here for the binding because we need to bind our input and output points. Okay, now here my EF1 runtime in and EF2 runtime in run status for EF1 and EF2, we need to bind it. Okay, so I will bind it. Okay, so let me go out of the way. So EF1. Okay, so I already created that points here. Okay, EF1, what's that? Runtime in. So runtime in here, I will bind it to EF1 run hours. Okay, select. Then here, okay, what is that one? EF2 runtime in. Okay, so I will bind it to EF2 run hours. Okay, select. Then run status. Okay, I need to bind the triggering variable for my accumulation, runtime accumulation. So that one is EF1 run status. Okay, so this one. Select. Okay, then EF2 run status. Okay, EF2 run status. Where are you? Okay, here. Select. Then how about the output? Okay, runtime out. Okay, so after the program accumulated the run hours, then I will share it or send it to my variable again. The one I created in the controller. Okay, I will EF runtime out. So I will throw it here. EF1 run hour, select. Okay, we will see if this logic will accumulate the run hours of the equipment. Okay, then I will put it in EF2 run hours. Select. Okay. Guys, actually, as I said, I don't have any actual training for this script programming. I tried to learn this by myself. So maybe someone out there who has training in this script programming by Snyder, then maybe they can share also something so that we can improve this control logic program. Okay. Again, I'm not claiming any expertise. As I said, I tried to learn this by myself. Okay. So imagine the the pressure that I need to do because I'm trying to learn this during project execution. Okay, so by the way, that just give me just I will give you some idea. Okay, I'm a BMS engineer of an MEP company. Then we are the ones selecting the solution provider. Now the problem is if the engineer that will be supplied by the solution provider doesn't know this script programming, then the problem is you need to help the supplied engineer. You have to work with him. So what I did in that project, I tried to learn this, then I tried to teach him how to do it. Then we were able to complete the project. Okay, so anyway, let me save it again. Okay, now guys, there's an asterisk here, meaning it is not yet saved and compiled successfully. So let's try to save because we have this check bindings or syntax error. Okay, so let's save. Now, by the way, again, do not interrupt. When it is saving and trying to compile the script program, do not click anywhere. Just let it finish compiling and saving. Okay, now if you see save successful, then that's the time to click and update your program if you need to update it. Okay. Now again, okay, it's true. Okay, that is TS. Now it is 4 seconds, I guess. Okay, let me refresh my program. Okay, as you can see now, it's already 36. This is the scan that I'm referring, this one. Okay, this is scan. Okay, so when I'm dividing it by 3,600, so it will give us the hours. Okay, because here we don't have yet hours here. Okay, so if you will refresh this one, you will see the value of this scan will change. Okay, so that is the scan time in seconds, scanning of the program. Okay, okay, then once again, you will see here the EF1 runtime 0, EF2 runtime 0. Okay, because the unit is not running. Okay, now let me go back to the server. Okay, okay, let me share that one. Server. Okay, server. Share. Okay. Now let me go to my twin exhaust fan. Okay. Now this one I need to bind this. Okay. So how are you going to bind? Okay, binding twin EF. Now EF1 run hours, as you can see here, it's not yet binded here. So I will go here. Okay. I will just try to refresh. Okay, this is my EF run hours. Okay, so I will EF one runtime out. So I will bind it here. Oh, what's happening? Why it's not being okay? EF runtime out. Why I'm not? It's already a value. Why I cannot bind it here? Okay, so it's preventing me. Okay, EF. Okay. Okay, no, no. I will bind. This is the graphics. I should bind this one. Wait, should not be that one. Okay. So I will bind it here. Okay. EF1 run hours. Okay, that's it. Then EF2 run hours. I will bind to EF2. Where are you? EF2 run hours. EF2 run hours. Okay, so I'll bind it here. Okay. Now this is my twin exhaust fan. Okay, as you can see here, it's already binded. Okay, let me put the unit. Okay, there's no unit here. Okay. Anyway, uh, actually, when you say it is run hours, so meaning it's in hours. Okay. So this one will be in hours. Okay. Now, let me for this one. Let me run my system. Then we will try to see if we have some value in our by looking at our. Uh, okay. So let me remove this filtering so I can show you this, can focus you here. Now the value now is 0. Okay, now let's run the system, then let's see if it will change, but that is in run hour. So anyway, at first I will try to run it in, I will, okay, so EF2 is running. Okay, so my run status is there. Okay, then we will see. Okay, now we will try to see our program. Let's see the program if it's changed. Okay, now I will, okay, I will share my screen. Okay, guys, by the way, as you can see here, now my EF2 runtime is already accumulating. Okay, we will see. As you can see here, the value is now changing. Okay, so that is 0.0111. Oh, now it's 0.012 hours. Okay, so now as you can see, because it is in hours, it will take 1 hour before it will become one. And in our graphics, it will take 1 hour before one it will be displayed there. Okay, so as you can see here, obviously it's already counting because you had 0.02 now it's 2. Okay, so that is how you will uh, try to accumulate the run hours of the equipment. As you can see here, you have to run status is true. So meaning the scanning is like this. Num value equals scan over the, okay, you know, I already explained this one. If EF1 run status, then it will come here. But then, and if then it will come here. If EF2 run status, then that's the time it will do this. Okay. If this one is not running, then it will come here. Then if this one is true, then it will go here. Okay. Then it will go out. Then again, it will try to loop. Okay. Then this one is not running, then it will come here. Okay. So again, loop. Then do the same thing. Okay. So it will be a never-ending looping as long as your program is working. Okay. So as you can see now, it is already 0.367. Okay, it's accumulating. Since it is in hours, it will take some time before it will display any value in our graphics. But to show you that the program is already working, then I am accessing the program itself, the script program. Okay, let me start EF1 because EF1 is not running here. So let me start it. Start also EF1. So I will put it first in manual so I can start it manually. Okay. Because we have not yet done our uh, main program. Okay. So I'm just trying to piece by piece do the script programming. So part 7, I have shown you how to generate the EF healthy status. Now in this program, I'm showing you how are you going to record the time in your script program. I mean the run hours, okay? So as you can see here, EF1 run status is true, then EF2 run status is true, then there will be the logic is to accumulate the run hours. As you can see here, now our program is already accumulating. Okay. Now let me stop EF2. Okay, let me stop EF2. So we will see if our accumulator will stop also. Okay, so now you see when EF2 run status is false, as you can see the runtime in variable stops, but the value will be there. Okay, it will be there. So meaning EF2 stops working, then the accumulation of run hours will stop also. Okay, then let's start again. So we will see if it will resume counting. Now I started again because as you can see, I have a control panel for this. So again, as you can see now, uh, my EF2 is running already 0.06 hours. Then my EF1 is 0.02 hours. Okay, so I will just leave it working, no problem. Then I will go to my server. Okay, let me change my share. Okay, this one. Share, okay. Okay, guys, as you can see here, I already have here 0.03 hours. Okay, let's see if it will be displayed in our. Okay, I already have here 0.01 hours. Okay, this one, not yet. So I already have here 0.01 hours for EF2. Okay, or after some time, there will be some value here. Okay. So guys, to wrap it up, what I have done for this part 8 is to show you how are you going to write the script program for run hours. Okay. So again, I think this will be the scope of this video tutorial, run hours program. Okay guys, thank you very much for joining in my YouTube channel. Please, you can always click the notification bell and you can like, comment, and share the video. Tell your friends, okay? Then if you really appreciate what I'm trying to do here, you can also watch the ads that being played in my tutorials. This way you are helping me so that I will be continuously doing tutorials to help new engineers. Once again, before I will end this tutorial, let's all be safe and God bless us all and bye for now.